Hello, Malcolm, and hello, everyone else. Welcome to episode 2 of Hearts of Iron. In this episode, the industrious Canadian Beaver will link paws with the powerful Soviet bear. Or at least we're going to try to. I don't really know I haven't explored the diplomatic stuff in the game very much myself, so I'm going to see what we can do diplomatically to strengthen our ties with the Soviet Union and see what benefits and costs that may have, because we do have to take that territory back from Great Britain at some point, and that's going to mean war. And maybe they can help us out. Maybe they can give us technology or something, I don't know. I'm not reading the quotes at the bottom here. You'll have to read them on pause if you want to. I am reading most of the stuff in the game that seems like I should read it. A lot of the rest is a read on pause thing, like a lot of the ship capabilities and stuff. I'm not looking at them that much either. I just know I want to get up to a certain level. I should look at them more because I think a better player of the game would look at them more, so we're going to continue as Communist Canada, and that'll be pretty exciting. Initializing game. I love that bell sound at the beginning. They've done a marvelous job on this game. Just great. Little complex to get started with. There's certainly a learning curve with it, but it's actually really fun. And that depth, that huge amount of variables, makes it extraordinarily replayable. I mean, you can play as any country. You don't have to fool around being Canada. It's ridiculous. You can play as any country you want in the war. And okay, time is at low and stalled. We're going to switch time on and put it up to 2 for now. And we were working on our submarine effort, I think. Yes. We're working on a tank effort. We're working on our improved guns. We're working on all that good stuff, and we're pretty far along in naval effort, so we'll just take time right up. Oh, and we wanted to look into diplomacy, and we're going to start looking into our relationship with the Soviet Union and what could be done with it. So yeah, we've got great opinion and stuff with them, so we could guarantee their independence. I don't think we're in a position to do that. We could ask for military access, sign a non-aggression pact, boost party popularity and stage a coup, right, sure. So what's the cost of a non-aggression pact? Okay, promise not to declare war on each other. The pact cannot be broken in the first 12 months after signing. Between 13 to 18 months you can break the pact if you have 200% of their amount of divisions stationed along our common border. Between 19 and 24 months you can break the pact at... Oh, whoa, we got stuff. World news. The Anschluss of Austria. After a successful coup d'etat by the local Nazi party in Vienna, German troops have crossed the Austrian border and taken control of the country. No fighting has been reported, and the German soldiers were greeted by cheering crowds in the cities. In a speech before a massive crowd at the Heidenplatz in Vienna, Hitler announced the Anschluss of Austria, annexing the country into Germany. The oldest eastern province of the German people shall be from this point on the newest bastion of the German Reich, if that is what they wish, says our little dinky thingy. National focus completed. Go to details. And naval effort completed, and we're going straight to flexible navy for 70 days. And let's hope I made the right choice on that. Yeah, because we've still got lots of days left on infantry equipment. Almost 2 national focuses worth for infantry equipment, which is good because it'll need 2 before we get the next bonus on it. Yeah, okay, so we'll close that again, and we're going to go back to diplomacy. Yeah, time's slow again, but I got nervous when the news came, right? So let's turn time up. Let's put it to 3 for now. So non-aggression pact, get the rest of the details. Promise not to declare war on each other. They will accept. We're going to send that. The Soviet Union has accepted our request for a non-aggression pact. There will be no war between our countries. and they're in transformation of nature. See, every country has different trees. So okay, we've got something up here, and I just want to. What am I doing? Oh my god, my mind just completely went because of all this news and beeping and stuff. No, I think that's great. So we've started our little linkage with the Soviet Union. That's really good. We've got free factories and naval dockyards, and it slips my mind what we were supposed to be doing. Well, that is annoying. Well, let's just work from where we are here. Nothing's gonna go down. We got a free dockyard. I think we're gonna put it on the Atlantic Squadron. And we'll see what that does to our resources. Yeah, we've got insufficient resources. And we've still got more dockyards to bring in. So let's install them. There we go. That's all 5 dockyards. 2 for the Atlantic Squad, or 2 for the Western guys, and 2 for the Atlantic Squadron. Now we'll see what resources we need. So we need 2 oil. Let's see if the Soviet Union will trade us some more oil. So yeah, we'll send that request to the Soviet Union for oil. And we need 5 steel. So let's send that request to the Soviet Union for steel. Now this is using a lot of our convoys and a lot of our let's using 4 factories up. So let's get civilian factories up in build status, because let's see what our build time is. 167, yeah. So let's get these civilian factories building. That's that Haida Gwaii project that kept getting delayed, so that's good to get that going. And we're going to put that one up to the top as well. But we do need more military and dockyard as well. I think we better build yet another civilian factory. British Columbia, you're it. And we're going to put that one after that military stuff and leave it like that. And let's see what we've got in training. We do have another district militia going to British Columbia. Good, we're going to need it. And free military factories. We've got 1 military factory. We're coming along with infantry equipment too, so let's increase production of the light tank to Mark 1. And that did not overload our resources. Awesome, that's nice. So that's all well and good. Let's get time up to a proper level here. Sorry guys, forgot to turn up time. And let's have another quick look at. We have national focus, right? Yeah, okay. Research is ages away. So let's have another look at diplomacy with these guys. Transformation of nature, that's pretty cool. We've got great relations. Let's see. Canadian opinion is Soviet Union is plus 54. So we got lots of bonuses to get that high, and they go down -3 a month, but we've got a permanent 35-point bonus, so we're going to leave it alone and not waste time improving relations with them. We're not going to try to guarantee their independence, but we are going to leave the Allies right now, I think. So let's find the UK, these jerks that are holding our land and they won't give it back, and I don't know how to request the land, so what we need to do here is leave faction, and then the UK will hate us 100%. See, we're plus 60 and plus 70 in opinion of each other, but we are now leaving the Allies, and now Canadian opinion of them is -40 and their opinion of us is -100. We are not going to, they're developing radar, my god. We're not going to attempt to improve relations with them at this point in time. We're too busy militarizing. Let's see what we've got for political power. Still at plus 1.3 per day. And let's see how we're doing for politics. So we're gaining plus 0.01 a day, and they have 0 negative or positive bonuses on them. So we can still hold out with that, but we are going to have to go to the next level, collective at the east of the ethos, to knock back the Democrats. So I think we better do collectivist ethos as soon as we get submarine effort done now. And we're miles away on the U class, so actually we can do collectivist. Forget it. We can do that super socialist thing. There, that's easier. First, and that'll keep us safe politically. We need to hold power. We need to tighten our stranglehold on the nation. Yes, we do. Just for everyone's good. Okay, so Soviet Union is great. We've got non-aggression with them. That's really cool. And we're out of the Allies and we're unaligned. And those are all the countries. And we're not going to do any more democracy right now because we want to keep gaining political power to modify our government as much as we can. Guys are getting trained up beautifully. Can't wait till we can switch up to weapons 2 production, eh? Well, we'll just see how that all goes. Weapons 2 is 87 days out. That's it's a little while. Flexible Navy is coming right along, and I think we better do collectivist to preserve our status because we don't need that submarine bonus. Let's just check it. It reduces ahead of time penalty by 100% or gives a 50% research bonus. So we need it ahead of time before we finish the research on the U class. So 70 days for collectivist ethos out of 337 days for the U class, 336. Oh right, we've got to finish this, which is another 15 days. So go back there. So just take off the 30. We got 300. We're taking away 140. We can do it. So that'll work out for us. That's cool. Production, all our factories are used up, and we're just churning out those tanks really slowly. Okay, we can change our government. We are going to take the speed just down to 2, and close that out and go to changing our government and think about what we're doing here. There's so much to be done. There's so much to be done. Can we do anything about our civilian economy yet? Can we take ourselves up to a war economy, for example? Yes, we can. That gives speed on military factory construction and military and civilian conversion, factory conversion speed. And it reduces consumer goods coming out of our factories to 15% of their output instead of the 30%. And look at the minuses, 30% minus on everything. So we're going to a war economy immediately. That should really help our construction speed. Let's go take a look in a second and see what that's done. So we have spent our points. Let's get speed back up and see what that did. 112 days left, and it would have been way longer. Great. Great. That went well. I think that went well. I think that went well. We've got to think about what to research next. I don't think we have the bonus yet for infantry equipment. Let's just... Oh, we're finishing Flexible Navy, so we'll find out in a second because we'll take a look at that tree. We'll just bring the speed down to 2. We'll pop over to the tree here. And we've only done one equipment effort. We've got so much to do. So, national focus completed. Yeah, we are doing collectivist ethos right away. We'll bring speed back up. Gotta do her. And that brings daily democracy support minus 0.02, so that should help us eat away their big chunk of the Pac-Man that's left there. And we're building civilian factories. Oh, but we just reduced civilian factory need, so we can now build those 2 military factories and that dockyard first, and still have enough I guess that's why it's green, I don't know. It'll be red if something's wrong. Okay, world news, drop the speed. The fall of Nanjing. The capital of the Republic of China, Nanjing, has been occupied by forces from the Empire of Japan. Despite fierce resistance from the walled city's Chinese defenders, Japanese troops managed to capture Zhongshan Gate and fought their way into the city. Sporadic gunfire can still be heard, and several fires are raging in different parts of the city. God, how horrible. But most surviving Chinese forces have either withdrawn or been captured. Along with the capture of Shanghai, this is a significant victory for Japan in their war against China. A significant development. That is horrifying. I just hate to even think about that. Speeds back up. Okay. So military factories get a construction speed booster on them. So yeah, we'll just leave our building stack as it is right now. Most of these guys have been trained and put out. We're gonna wait till the rest of them are trained and put out, and then we'll go find them and assign them. We'll probably give some to Northcom. They'll be easy to find since I figured out how, thank goodness. Still a ways out for research, and what are we following it with? I probably had something in mind, eh? Oh, I probably had something in mind. Let's check industry quickly here. We're researching concentrated 3. We can do advanced machine tools in 262 days. We're waiting for the bonus on the submarine, and we're waiting for the bonus on infantry equipment, are we? 484 days, 935 days. Oh. Wow, okay, hang on. Let's check those national focus trees. So, get one more bonus there, and reduced ahead of time penalty. So yeah, we're going to wait for the bonuses before we do more gun development. We'll just start producing weapons 2 right away, and we'll start research on mechanized. Will we wait for the bonus on mechanized? Yeah, maybe we'll wait for the bonus on mechanized. Is it worth it? 50% ahead of time penalty for motorized. But I'm nervous because it says motorized, not mechanized. And we've got other stuff we've got to do, so we still have to do submarine effort. So that's next. Submarine effort is next anyway. So we're stuck with the current bonuses we have. So we have to do something really sensible. Air. We haven't done anything in air. Oh gosh, mechanical computing in 220 days, radio in 132 days. And advanced machine tools are there in 252 days. We haven't done any towed artillery yet. We're working on light tank 3. We won't start medium tank 1 yet, will we? No, we won't. We'll stick with light tank 3 for now, and possibly do a variant or something. Hop it up. Our support equipment is low level. Engineer company 2, so we don't have any engineer companies yet. We probably should get some together. We don't probably have done enough stars to really modify our divisions very much. Everybody's on exercise, earning all the stars we can. You get stars in combat, and we don't have combat to do. This is actually almost a disadvantage, but not really. Okay. We'll wait for the rest of those to train. Oh my gosh. Yes, and we'll wait for that civilian factory to finish. We're fine on trade, we're fine on diplomacy. Research and the collectivist ethos is going to be done very shortly, and we'll do submarine effort after that. I'm almost tempted to take the speed up another level, but things could just get so crazy on us. We can't modify the government yet. That's alright. Probably need more Navy. I am tempted to use this naval base to have a northern fleet, but I think we'll just stick with 2 fleets for now. we're not making very many submarines either. Let's check how many submarines our fleets have. So here's our patrol icon. It shows that we're patrolling. The ships are somewhere out there. We could probably find them. Ooh, Rainbow, Okanagan, Olympus, and Victoria. Submarines. Okay, well, you need to build them up. And these guys have 3 submarines. Okay. And no destroyers. And we're not building any destroyers. Crazy stuff. Should I stack troops up in training? Oh, that's a good question, eh? Yeah, I will, and well, maybe I'll wait and get the new ones all assigned, eh? Okay, research finished. Take time down to slow. Got the details on that. And we got infantry equipment 2, so we're gonna go straight to production and switch this to infantry equipment 2. Drops their efficiency way down, and we're low on steel, so we'll just go and get that steel from our big friend the Soviet Union. Another unit of steel. So, gosh sakes. And that's taking care of our little resource imbalance. And we'll go back to our research slot. And we've got to figure out what we're going to do next. Were we going to start mechanized? Or were we going to wait for the bonus on it, right? I probably already figured out what to do and then totally failed to do anything about it. Advanced machine tools we could do. Gives us more efficiency. Engineering. Oh my gosh. Radio 131 days, let's take it because it's... Well, wait, are we supposed to be doing something else? Oh. No, we're waiting for bonuses on that. We're researching that. We haven't done a thing about that. We were thinking about going to mechanized, but we're not. And we're working on our U class. So it's either aviation or this end of things. So it's going to be this end of things. And it's either increase our production efficiency or it's get radio. Let's get radio. Okay, sorry the decision took so long, guys. Trying to be a little bit careful. Okay, we got time back up to speed. We need research bonuses. Oh, national focus completed. I guess no, we'll leave time on fast. Collectivist ESO, so that damages those foolish democracy guys. We'll do submarine effort immediately. And then we'll think about what comes next, and we'll think about getting more divisions in training as well. So that one's going to Northern Ontario. It'll go to Northcom, basically. How fast is it? Well, we don't want to do that. 73, 74. It's pretty slow, so we're going to leave that for the moment. Take a quick look at our buildings. Wow, good. That civilian factory's almost done. And maybe we'll move that dockyard up one like that, because I think we're going to try to get more military facilities. Well, we need equipment effort too, but you know, it'll take quite a while to even upgrade our troops. Oh, we don't want to lag behind, do we? We don't want to lag behind. No, we do not. But armament effort is starting to look pretty attractive. Well, no, let's go with equipment effort. Let's just hold fast and go with equipment effort. Diplomacy, we're not going to worry about it. Most countries have a pretty poor opinion of us. There's a few that like us. The United States is still guaranteeing our independence, and we have a high opinion of them, but they don't really like us anymore. They don't like us anymore. World tensions at 39%. we don't have any intelligence on anything going on here. Okay, we got some world news. Meng Kuko, I can't pronounce it, has capitulated. Chiang Kai-shek has announced that the cowardly Mengjiang nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Chinese forces throughout the country. The Mengjiang government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated and China is now in control of their home area. Though the war continues elsewhere, this is a great victory for China. Uncertain times, it says. Okay, put time back up. Yeah, we have like zero intel. We know the locations of a few things. So I guess getting radio and stuff like that is maybe a good way to go. We're almost to the point where we can modify government. Research is all a long ways out. Diplomacy, no. Trade, no. Constructions, okay, great. That's finally going. And then we'll see how much our enhancement with war economy affects military construction. See if it's nice and fast. Because it would be nice to get some factories making these better weapons now. Wait. Oh yeah, we're making the Light Tank 2 Mark 1. Okay, good. I saw Light Tank 2 and I thought, oh no, but it is the Mark 1. So yeah, we're making those. And maybe we'll take upgrade needs. So every division has its tanks. We're going to take the factory off there and put it on to gun production. And hope that balances out pretty well. And we can change our government. So we are going to slow time down to 2. And we're going to consider, so we're finishing submarine effort, that's good. We've got a naval designer in, and we'll leave him until we finish submarine development. So material designer for small arms. So just downs research time by 10%. That's not a bad thing. Industrial concern for further industrial research brings industrial research time down by 10%. Let's get that. Let's put that industrial company in. I think that's good. Bring time back up to 4. I think that's awesome. Man, America, we don't have intelligence on the strength, but we can see their divisions and look at all their naval bases. Like it's insane. Oh, I gotta scroll out and then you can see them better. The little anchors with question marks. Like, we are not. Like, maybe I should make a new fleet based at another naval base or something. Maybe I should move. Oh my god, I don't know. Well, let's see if these guys all got trained yet. Not quite. They're almost equipped. Whoop-de-doo, 94, yeah. We'll wait till they're trained and then we'll go find all our lost sheep and assign them. We'll see what happens. And finishing submarine effort will be great, and then we'll start on equipment effort. We're going to keep upgrading our weaponry. Oh, we really need to do mechanization too, so we can mechanize our cavalry units. So let's take a look at research for mechanization. We'll just go in on anyone. So yeah, it's under this. Well, I think we should get mechanized equipment 1 instead of rocket motorized, which is really a pretty cool idea. I think we should get mechanized 1, but we can get a bonus for it. That's the problem. No divisions in basic training. Perfect. Let's slow down and go find our lost sheep. Well, we'll leave time at 2. Let's slow down, find our lost sheep. Scroll out a bit, and we'll just grab everything in the area. Okay, it doesn't give me their location, does it? No, it doesn't give me their location. So I have to figure out which one it is. So I'll close these two. Oh no, it doesn't even light it up. Oh, I thought this would be the easiest trick for finding it, but I have no idea where the 4-district militia is, so we're just going to have to look the same way we did before. Close, close, close. So we're just going to have to look around. That's Northcom's 1 unit. Okay. This can be a Northcom unit. So Northcom will be like our final line of defense, basically. Wait a second. Okay. Oh god, we're gonna have to look all over the place for these stupid lost militias. There's gotta be a better way, right? I'm sure there is. So Northcom's slowly growing. Yeah, they'll be our last line of defense. They won't do anything for us. But it's cool. We're trying. Now we'll just go through these real quick, right? Oh wait, we got one here. We have a winner, so that guy goes in Eastern Command. Did I miss another one? Oh god. Okay, no. Let's just check and check. And okay, we've got another one. He goes in Eastern Command. Oh god, did I stick that other guy in Northcom? Are you kidding me? Please no. Tell me I didn't. Oh, I can't click those. So, like... And that's all the ones that are there yet. So, let's continue over here. Man. Frickin' annoying. Hope this doesn't happen too often. This is why I've got to get video editing software, right? Because it's just ridiculous. Western Command. Okay, and this guy we got... Oops, we went out of view range. So let's check everyone here and see if anyone's unattached. Yeah. So... we're gonna close and find out where it is. There, we just know it's out there. That's all they're gonna tell us, right? There it is. So that goes in Western Command. So I think we got it. And now we'll set some more divisions into training as well. So we're gonna train a couple of district militias and 3 cavalry units. Manpower shortage, that'll be fine. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Well, can we fix that? We don't have any political power right now, so maybe we better take out one of these district militias. There we go, manpower shortage averted. So we're going to take another district militia and put it in BC. And we're going to take a cavalry militia and put it up here for Northcom. And we're going to take a cavalry militia, put it up here for Northcom, and we're going to take a cavalry militia and put it down here for wherever it fits. No, I didn't want it to go in Quebec. I need it to go south of Quebec, so... Well, we sure need more men around here, you know, like... Well, we better turn time... Whoa! We better turn time down. All kinds of stuff going on. So... Okay, well I better read this. The Munich Agreement. German demands for the Sudeten territory in Czechoslovakia, which is home to a considerable German minority, have intensified. At a summit held in Munich, Germany, Britain, France, and Italy sought to find a diplomatic solution to the so-called Sudeten crisis. Czechoslovakia was not invited to attend. An agreement was reached in which Germany annexes the Sudetenland but will not pursue any further territorial gains in Europe. Mr. Chamberlain spoke to crowds in London. For the second time a prime minister has returned from Germany bringing peace with honor. I believe it is peace for our time. No war this year then. Well, not yet. France and Britain announce alliance, calling upon the bonds forged during the Great War. France has requested a formal alliance with Britain, citing unspecified threats against the stability of Europe. Today their request was approved by the British Parliament and France has joined the Allies. They are preparing for the worst. We left the Allies. They're no good. Submarine focus completed. So, let's do, what are we doing here? Yeah, so we're gonna throw this cavalry unit somewhere in this mess. Put it down there, St. Lawrence, and let them all train. I think we caught the rest of those guys. And we're gonna start putting upgrades to the active troops more. Not that we have much upgrades made. So that's fine. Let's take speed up to 3. I'm just a little nervous from all those news bulletins. And what do we got here? No national focus set. Let's leave speed at 3. It's fine. So we've got the submarine effort done. We're doing equipment effort 2 immediately. And we should have time. Oh, we don't have time to complete it before our stuff here comes due for research. Disappointing. And those ones are longer. The U class, we get a bonus on the next one. So we'll have a big bonus on the next class of submarine. So we can skip producing U class at all and simply upgrade, which is going to be nice. Let's check our buildings. 23 days left. Yeah, it's building nice and quick. We've got to get those civilian factories built too, though, eh? Yes, we do. Maybe we should bring one of them up, because we're probably going to start the militarization focus soon. Well, no, those military factories are building so fast. In fact, let's get that one above the dockyard. Well, I don't know about above the dockyard. We really need another dockyard. Okay, we're leaving it. That's what often happens. Start to mess with it and just leave it. So these guys are getting all set up. And they'll train and deploy, and our manpower's holding. Yeah, we're able to produce our submarines. We have sufficient manpower for that. I wish we had more dockyards. We're getting one more dockyard, and we need more military factories pretty badly. We've got non-aggression with the Soviet Union. Let's take a look at the Navy. There's our convoy lines. That's our export line to Australia going down there. We're exporting, I think, aluminum to them or something. I can look. And there's some little weird naval base in Siberia receiving or bringing out our goods to here, and we're able to patrol. This one says we know too little about this area, so we can't do a thing in it. So we can only patrol this much of our shipping line to Russia, but we're doing our best. And here we can patrol here, and I don't think we're going to patrol the American seaboard. They can take care of their own, so we're just going to try to keep attackers out here because we've got no convoy lines in that area. Go back to the standard map view. This is pretty freaky. Oh no, I'm on pause. Oh no, oh no. Oh, disaster. I can't believe I was on pause. Kind of a dork. Oh, that I don't like to do because, you know, the game is paced a certain way. It's not really meant to be paused a lot. Oh, darn it. Well, that's okay. Not gonna stress. Now I'd like to use the division designer to improve things, but we need that mechanized first, eh? So we've got equipment effort 2 going, and then there's equipment effort 3, and there's mechanization effort. Okay, and let's just check here. What have we got for companies? We've got a tank company. Oh, we could almost take them out. What can they be replaced with? Nothing? I don't know. That's strange. Oh, yeah, exactly. It costs 150 to remove them. Forget it. They're permanent, and there's no alternative, so that's fine. So, okay, it's all good. It's theorists and materials designers. So we could get a small arms company working for us. Maybe if we're on a war economy, we got free trade, and we have limited conscription. We're not going to bother changing that for now. We might need to later. Our party is going up 0.01% a day. The modifiers change as your popularity goes up, and they're going down 0.02 a day, so we're still eating away at their lead by 0.01 a day, or what, or 0.03 a day, or something like that. We have no artillery. We're working so hard on tanks that we don't have artillery. We don't have the factories for this stuff, though. That's the thing. So, okay, we've got a free military factory, and we're gonna put it on guns, I think. Yeah. Because not even everyone has like Great War Plus tech guns, let alone upgrade guns. The tanks at least are on upgrade. So that new factory goes to guns. What the devil am I doing here? Checking resources. We're good. We're holding out on resources. And it's nice to have trade with the Soviet Union. Let's check our diplomacy with them again. Country list, Soviet Union, let's see what we can do. Declare war, justify war goal, guarantee independence, ask for military access, offer military access, that's closed off. Improve relations, cancel non-aggression pact, ask to join faction. What faction are they in? What faction are they in? Ask the Soviet Union to join Comintern. This will allow you to call each other to war. The faction... Okay. Yeah, well, we're all for the world communist revolution, and it reduces world tension as well. Oh. The Soviet Union has accepted our request to join their faction. We stand together. We have an ally. The bear and the beaver. We're allied. Oh, this is magnificent. That's just great. You know, I have no idea if this game crashes or not. If it crashes, that'll suck because I'll have no idea where we are. Wow. Well, it hasn't crashed yet playing it, so... But I'm not gonna, you know... Knock on wood, eh? Okay, so... Wow. Scary, scary stuff. Equipment effort 2 is going on, and then we're going to do mechanization effort immediately. Yes, we are. Oh, the sun just came out here. It's lovely. Except that my blinds are open in my office, and so I'm getting a ton of reflection on my screen right now. Yeah, we don't need to do anything political just right now. And we're not... Okay, we're just going to keep focusing on the army. That is the communist technique we're going to use, is a big unified well-equipped army. So we're going to get that mechanization effort on next, I think. So that's awesome. I'm sorry, I say that sort of thing a lot because I'm just sort of thinking. Research finished. Details. Radio. Turn time down to 1. Adopting the inventions of amateur radio operators and extending the use of FM radio will reduce radio interference and allow us to find new uses for radio technology. In other words, radio detection and then radar stations of increasing quality. And now we could go for computing machines as well, but I don't know, man. So we've got a free research slot. We haven't quite completed equipment effort 2. Concentrated Industry 3 is 1 day away as well. So that's kind of crazy. We got to get in here and do something. Submarine effort is completed. How far off is the U class? 120 days. Tanks, we're still researching Light Tank 3, and we might stop at Light Tank 3 actually. Don't really know. we'll decide later, but I think we'll stop there for now. Engineering, industry. So we could start on advanced machine tools, considering the limited number of factories we have. Yeah, might almost be worth it. So let's go for concentrated industry forest, 555 days. Let's go for advanced machine tools. And that gives us, oh, we do have an industrial concern helping us, so we should always have an industrial research thing on. And then, well, construction 3 is there, and it's only 163 days away, actually. And that could increase our construction speed. Well, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about our weapons and armor and things like that. We could go up one from radio in 132 days. That's pretty quick. We haven't finished equipment effort 2 yet. But we're so many miles away from, you know something, we're going to wait till equipment effort 2 finishes. We're going to go against my instincts and just let that sit there. What a waste. And then we're going to wait till that political thing's finished and get busy on that, essentially. And that's how we're going to do that. And now we've got a dockyard building. It's 24 days out. That's awesome. So we are pleased with the dockyard. And we should start stacking some more constructions up. But I'm not going to think those through right now. Maybe we should do another military factory somewhere, because we're not starting the militarization effort yet. We've got 2 civilian factories stacked. Okay, time down to 1. Equipment effort 2, so we go to research, select a technology to research. Okay, and we go ahead with improved infantry equipment 2. Soft attack and soft attack for different types of infantry are improved. So we've got that going. That's what we wanted. Got it still 196 days, even with a major bonus on it. And then we are going to pop over to our national focus. And there's so many things, but we're going to go with mechanization effort right now. And that should be pretty awesome. Let's get time turned back up. And okay, constructions, we're gonna build a military factory somewhere in Manitoba or Northern Ontario. Northern Ontario might be easier to defend, but let's keep them dispersed, and we're gonna move that up in priority to there. So yeah, we're doing what we can on that, and we'll just leave that stack alone. Now we got guys training, and they're getting equipped and trained pretty fast, so we'll make sure we try to assign them to the right armies. And let's check on our Navy on patrol here, Atlantic Squadron. Wow, the fleet is growing. HMCS Submarine 2 and Submarine 3, oh my god, they ran out of names. Well, I won't read all the names because it's time to monitor the government. I'll read you the names another time. We're going to turn time down to 2 and modify the government. So we can take another advisor. Ideological Crusader, Fascist Demagogue, Democratic Reformer, Quartermaster General, Air Base and Naval Base construction speed up, Rocket Site, Radar Site, and Nuclear Reactor construction speed up. We don't need him yet, if ever. Kenneth Stewart, military theorist. Army experience gain 0.5 daily. Or air warfare theorist. Air experience gain 0.5 daily. They also have a small research bonus attached to them. So I think we could take the military theorist, but let's just... Oh wait, we could add a small arms company. We're adding a small arms company. That's very Canadian. That's a very Canadian thing to do. Time back up to 4. That's exactly the Canadian thing to do. It's 1938, 29th of November. The war is coming. World tension is up to 42%. We brought it down a little bit by allying ourselves with the Soviet Union autosave. I'm glad to see that. That's nice. Okay, we are going to wait for all divisions to train before attempting to train more. That's going to be the Canadian way. Research, we're a ways out on everything. Improved infantry equipment too. Wait a minute, do we have to produce that separately? Oh my god, I think we do. Let's just try starting a new production line. How do you do it again? Oh, we've got a thing. Unused dockyards. The Atlantic Squadron's getting awful big. Let's beef up the Pacific Squadron. Hey, we didn't even run out of resources doing it. So do we have to produce that separately? No, we don't. No, we don't. We got support equipment, radios, jeeps, and yeah. No, that's for support battalions or whatever. That's fine. We'd have a warning if we actually we would have a warning if we weren't producing what we needed for them. We've got a huge upgrade need on weapons. Well, we need more weapons factories, and that's no mistake. We're producing 20 submarines a year, and 3.15 light tank Mark II Mark 1s per year, or per day rather, and 35 guns a day. And we are researching stuff to improve our production. I think once we've got advanced machine tools, we will tackle concentrated industry 4, even though it's a long research time. We're going to go for it because we can't build that many factories. National focus is mechanization effort. Let's see what we're doing with improved infantry equipment 2, and then that leads to weapons 3, which are quite a research period away, and we're just going to go ramming through to it. So we're going to need to take equipment effort 3 for sure. So that's definitely our next choice there, will be equipment effort 3. And then we're going to switch to the armament effort tree, and that'll probably be the final tree we're able to even finish. We'll see how it goes, but you know, things could go really bad for us. So we're getting our guys trained here. Our production of weapons needs to be absolutely improved massively. It's dreadful. We will get a little improvement soon. We've got a military factory on the go, 37 days out. Civilian factory in queue. And we need the civilian bloody factory, you know. We need more submarines, to tell you the truth. We need to be producing like one a month. We need another military factory somewhere. It's going in Alberta. And it's getting in ahead of that civilian factory. We're just going to build that one civilian factory. We might need it for trade, right? Oh, let's see what it says here. Oh, 19 from exports, 1's in use, 20 consumer goods minus 5. Oh yeah, we've got minuses on everything. We definitely need that civilian factory. But yeah, we gotta just crank out the military factories, because we can't start militarization just yet. Okay, well that's fine, that's fine. How's our tank research going? We will follow tank research with tank research, probably. Oh wait, if you replace the tank guy, do you get the points back? Let's try... Well, I don't even want to try it, but... Okay, we're low on manpower. Oh. Right, I think you have to do political stuff to get manpower up here. So... No, that's not going to do it. It's higher levels of it. We're not going to get there. At least not likely. So we have low manpower. We need to change our conscription laws. As soon as we have power, we're making 1.30 a day. And we can't stop our efforts. We'd be making 2.30 a day if we weren't making political efforts to do this stuff, but we can't stop our efforts. So what do we need to do to get... We're going to have to go from limited conscription up to extensive conscription. I think that's the next step, right? takes us to 5%, so it doubles what we've got. Yeah, that sounds fine. So as soon as we've got 150 points, we will take on extensive conscription. And that should solve it. Let's see if we're still producing our ships. We are, so it's not quite that bad. National focus completed. We'll take her down to 2. And we'll go details. Close that. And we're going with equipment effort 2, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Take it back up to 4. Wow, freaky. And we have low manpower. We better leave that warning up. The German Reich claims Memel. With German forces on their border and poised to attack, Lithuania is given into a German ultimatum demanding the surrender of the old Prussian territory of Memel. It was passed to Lithuania by the Treaty of Versailles, but has now been reintegrated into the reign of Ostpreußen. Have we yet reached the extent of German territorial ambitions in Europe? Experts are doubtful. Another batch of maps made obsolete. Let's take a look over here. There's the German Reich spreading out. We have no intel. We know where the naval bases and cities are. That's about it. Oh my god, look at all these Soviet troops. Oh, we have intel on the Soviets because they're our buddies. Holy... Oh my god, look at all those Soviet troops. Oh my god. Oh no, pardon my crazy foolishness, but that's just... Oh no, look at all these American troops. And we're low on manpower. Yeah, we definitely need extensive conscription on an immediate basis. So let's get our speed back up here. Wow, freaky. Okay, we should be done that bonus. The ahead of time bonus before we finish our research here. Just barely. Perfect, kind of perfect. So, yeah. Free military factory, it's going to guns. And resource shortage, it's steel. So we're going to trade with the Soviet Union for more steel. It's cutting into our factory power again. We've got our steel. Okay. Right. Diplomacy, we're leaving it alone. Oh, we're at plus 100 on both, and they're improving their railway network. Why did we just turn blue? Oh, okay, I don't know. It's our... Oh, I don't know, it's because they're blue to us or something. Trade, we're fine. Buildings, we've got a civilian factory going 145 days. Oh, it takes forever, but we've got to have the capacity. We absolutely have to have the capacity. In fact, we should probably... do that. We should probably do that and just leave that alone. And production. Yeah, maybe we. No, we shouldn't. Actually, we can totally decrease tank production by 1 and increase gun production by 1. And we just got to upgrade everyone as fast as we can. Basically, and when is that sub-research going to be finished? Very soon. Nice. And that sub-research goes straight on to more sub-research with no pause. I don't think we'll even switch to building U-class. Oh, unless we are about to finish a sub. Yeah. Well, we'll see what the research time is, and then we'll think about switching production of subclasses, but we're going to go straight to the V-class, I think. It's too bad we have a little Navy experience that we got through Navy Doctrine, so we better not spend that or lose it somehow. Boy, this is touchy stuff. World at 43% tension. It's February 1939, and we're still struggling to arm ourselves, you know? Oh my god, I'm short of manpower. This is terrifying, I gotta tell you. Terrifying. So that's great, we're gonna get that submarine thing going on. National focus is cruising. We will finish it before we finish the guns? Yeah, we will. Won't we? Yeah, we will, just barely. So we might end up leaving a research slot empty again. Well, that could happen. That could happen. We're not even looking around the rest of the world. We don't have intel on the rest of the world. We do have intel on the Soviet Union, and the glimpse I had was horrifying. Good God, there's United States vessels up there. Those guys are out of control, frankly. What are we gonna do if they run into our patrols? They'll flatten us. There's no hope fighting the Americans. You can't do it. Okay, gun production's going up. That's good. Tank production's steady for now. And almost everybody's upgraded to a light tank 2 Mark 1, which is really nice. That's really, really cool. Okay, research is finished. Speed to 1. Details. Now let's see how long the V-class takes us. 56 days. Research. Oh, so awesome. So yeah, no point even switching to U-class production because we'll be done the V-class in no time because of that super bonus from taking all those political doctrines for submarines. But submarine philosophy is where we're going, and this way we can get the V-class, which is... Now we should go look at its stats. Actually, we should go look at its stats, so let's just check it out. Service manpower of 200, sub-detection 70.0, sub-visibility 10.0, so that's good, it's low visibility. You can get more description by hovering. The game is incredibly detailed. Evasion 50.0, port capacity usage 0.5, maximum speed 16.0 knots, it's as good as any of them, 35 hit points. Well, they have no hit points compared to the big ships. Surface detection capability, surface 35, surface visibility, how hard to find the ship is 8.0, that's good. Fire range is 9.0, torpedo attack is 24.0. It has anti-air of 1.5, range of 7,500 kilometers, boosted by our naval guy, and reliability is 80%. So that's pretty cool. Why does it say time to research 928 days on that? Did we just glitch? Nope, we didn't, but I'm not going to look there again. So we can modify government. We're going to need extensive conscription. There goes our manpower problem. What's this? We have no divisions in basic training? Okay. Well, we're going to train a couple cavalry and a district militia. 2 district militias. So we're going to set this cavalry up down here in Saskatchewan. We're going to set this district militia up down here in southern Ontario. We're going to set this cavalry militia up here in New Brunswick. We're going to set this district militia up. Oops, why did I add unit? Gosh, we need it near our cities, you know. We're going to do it here in southern Ontario. We're building up a lot of forces in southern Ontario, and we're going to take another district militia and stick it in. Oh my God, time, slow down. Oh no, there's 100 things. World news, the fate of Czechoslovakia. German troops have crossed into Bohemia and Moravia, ostensibly to restore order to the regions in the wake of the collapsing Czechoslovakian government. In Prague, the occupying forces announced the creation of an autonomous protectorate within the German Reich. With German support, Slovakia has been declared independent under the leadership of Joseph Tiso. The nation of Czechoslovakia is no more. So much for peace. U.S. influence on our country. The United States advocacy for democracy is starting to affect our country. Radio broadcasts allow speeches from Franklin Delano Roosevelt to reach our people, and we have found many Canadians, with an apostrophe R, being attracted to the American way of life. Canada Popular State is no puppet, nor will we allow our politics to be dictated by the United States. However, we cannot deny the influence that American politics have in our country. It says, in our hearts we will always be Canadian. We've got U.S. influence on us now. Okay. Equipment effort 3 is completed. Mechanization is completed. So we are going to start armament effort immediately. Now we're getting this district militia out, and we're going to put it here in Nova Scotia, protecting that stuff. And we'll adjust all the numbers on these units correctly so they're not at infinity. I like the little infinity symbol, it's nice. Look, we got equipment for these guys right away, eh? Because we've got older equipment, I guess. World News, Zog submits to Italy. An ultimatum has been delivered to the Albanian government by Italian diplomats demanding that they submit to complete military occupation. King Zog has abdicated after realizing the futility of resistance, and Albania will now be ruled in a personal union under King Victor Emmanuel III. Italy looks to the Balkans, another victim of Mussolini's ambitions. Okay, that's pretty cool. We got these guys in training. They've all got Ducati guns, I guess. We're upgrading. We're doing our best, but we're on armament effort because we've completed equipment effort McThingy. Haven't we? We'd better have. Let's just check that tree. Well, we can't see the... Oh, no, I don't think we... What have we done? No, we did equipment effort 3. Reduced ahead of time penalty for infantry weapons and support artillery, so... Okay, we're gonna get weapons 3 really cheaply. Basically, nice. So we save a slot for weapons 3. We get time back up, please. There we go. And then we do something after advanced machine tools, and the V-class is on the way in as well. So nice. We're getting a bunch of research completed, and the light tank 3 is almost completed, and we have 46 points to spend modifying it, so we'll spend those. Oh, we have to modify our units to accept... No, we don't. They already have light tank in them, so no, we can modify the tank with those points. And hopefully we can modify the submarine with these points. We'll just see how that goes. So that's really awesome. And armament effort is underway, and that gives us a military factory in New Brunswick. So nice. Quick military factory there for us. So in fact, while we're doing this effort, we can concentrate on civilian factories completely. Research finished, advanced machine tools, details, time goes slow. Automating machine tools for using servo mechanisms has been discussed before. Putting these ideas into practice allows making use of other advancement in automation, such as computers. Oh. So if we got computers, would we do even better? I don't know. Okay, so we're going for a concentrated industry 4 immediately. Research. And that's 461 days out, even with our industrial concern helping us here. They give us 10% bonus on that, so that's a huge one. But it's really good because we need the production really badly. It's a 20% production bonus. So we do have some people in training, yeah, okay. And we're finished improved infantry equipment 2. Now we should have a nice ahead of time bonus on this, yeah. So we get this in 156 days, weapons 2, so we research that immediately. So yeah, now I'm telling you, that's awesome basically. So we'll take time back up. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, and the V-class is done very soon as well, so we'll have a spare research slot. And I think we want to build another naval facility. Somewhere that has a slot. BC or out east? Oh my gosh. Nova Scotia. Put it right there where the Navy is, eh? Yeah. And we'll put it up ahead of these military factories as well. We could even put it ahead of that one civilian factory, which is building pretty nice and quickly. Yeah, we'll put it ahead of that one civilian factory there. Okay, we're good with that. And have we caught all our lost sheep? We'll do that after the next training round because we're not at war yet, so we're not going to worry about catching all our lost sheep just yet. But hopefully Northcom will build and the other commands will build. And yeah, let's see how Canada Popular State Fleet 1 is doing. Wow, they got a pack of subs, eh? Nice. Research finished V-Class. Time go down. Okay, so first we're converting our production lines to V-Class. Immediately, it doesn't matter what they've completed. First we're going to create a variant of the V-Class. So reliability, stealth, torpedo, or engine. And it costs a lot of points and we don't have much. I think stealth. So we lose 0.3 knots of speed for our half a point of sub-visibility. So engine will raise visibility. Torpedo strike takes max speed down further, but puts a whole 0.9 points on its torpedo strike. Oh, but that costs us 55 points, so... gee. Do we go with the stealth or the torpedo? I think we go with the stealth. Yeah, we're going to go with the stealth, 1 point, and that costs us all our 25 stars. So we're saving that. And it's the V-Class Mark 1 submarine, so... Switch equipment, losing 9 days of production. And this one is really close to finished. 10th of May 1939. So do we let it finish, or do we switch to V-Class production immediately? I think we let it finish. Put time back up. We'll let that sub finish. We have insufficient resources. Looks like we need chromium. Soviet Union, hi. Can we have some chromium? Ken has chromium? Thanks, 8 units of chromium. That should handle our needs. And wait, we have a research slot empty as well. So before switching that production line, let's see what we're going to research. Let's start with industry. So we've got concentrated industry. Assembly line production would take 446 days, and it's a little ahead of its time. Raises our production efficiency capped by another 20%. I think we're going to go with assembly line production. And research that in 446 days we've got an industrial concern helping us. So that's pretty cool. And now we can put time back up. And we're going to go back to production, and yeah, we can switch this to V-Class. Now, V-Class Mark 1, switched. And we can't make quite as many of them per year, sadly. That's all we got for now. Oh, and we got research shortage again. We got a steel shortage. So, Soviet Union, Ken has steel. Ken has steel. Okay, so yeah, we've got to build civilian factories. Well, we got 2 in the pipes, so cool. And armament efforts coming along nicely. This is good, this is good. We're not even looking at the rest of the world, we're getting the news, but man, oh wow. Hey, should we look at some of these Soviet divisions on the ground? Oh yeah, there they are. All in the trees and stuff. Oh, and they've got tanks and stuff all over. That means it's an armored battalion, not just a battalion with tanks, I think. So yeah, they got air bases. They got guys moving. They got guys in motion here. Wow. It's quite the game. It's quite the game. So let's get back to Canada where we belong. And how's our training coming? Fine. Production upgrade need is coming down on the guns, and we'll have infantry equipment 3 soon. So that's also awesome. We've filled our needs for light tank 2 Mark 1, but we're about to have an upgrade in tanks. So Yeah, and we've got some points to spend, and I think we'll spend them on the tank rather than on reorganizing our divisions. We are going to need points to reorganize to mechanized, which we sort of forgot to research, didn't we? Yeah, and we got a bonus on it too. Shoot. So, we should have researched mechanized instead of some of these other extremely heavy things. And we shouldn't really be stopping any tank research because we have the tank company. Oh, but there's no replacement for the tank company. They're just permanent, so we can actually stop tank research without losing any like expensive bonuses. So okay, that's working well enough. And this civilian factory takes forever. Yes, it does. And we're not going to extend our naval fleet's patrol range. I think we've got satisfactory patrol here. It would be nice if we could patrol the Bering Sea. We don't have intelligence. All we have is basic radio equipment. We don't even have encryption. Everyone's still on exercise, hopefully building up experience. It's slow. So we can't add that region. So we can't extend our patrol. Wow, it's a lovely world map, isn't it? Whoopsies. There's so many countries we could play as. I'm tempted by Iran next. Persia, ancient Persia. That would be a fun one. Maybe the next series will be Persia after the Bear collaboration. Maybe we'll take Alaska off the dang states, eh? That would be kind of cool. So there's the air district view of things. We have no air force. Okay, hold on. Turn time down. National focus completed, armament effort complete. So we're going to just okay it and read the news. Italy pursues closer bonds with Germany. Italy and Germany have expressed many conflicting interests, particularly in Austria and the Balkans. This has not, however, prevented the countries' foreign policies growing ever friendlier towards each other, and negotiations are underway for a pact that will protect common interests. If negotiations are successful, we could see an alliance that will be able to exert great influence in Central and Eastern Europe. We will keep an eye on the situation. Okay, well, we're allied with the Soviet Union, so that is our best hope for survival. Now we've got a free factory and we need a national focus. And we're going to continue armament effort. Italy has joined the Axis. Okay, well, I'm glad we didn't turn up time before that transmission came because they always scare me. So we've got infantry equipment. Almost everyone has a gun, but most of them have... Oh, France bans communism. The Edouard Daladier cabinet have decreed the dissolution of Parti Communiste Français. Ever since Soviet Russia signed the non-aggression pact with Nazi Germany, and Canada, there have been talks of proscribing communism in France. The decree was instated following the agreement between the two nations for the partition of Poland. Edouard Daladier took the opportunity as support for a ban. Something rose, and even leftist papers started... Okay, that's weird. Even leftist papers started advocating for the abolition of Parti Communiste Français, doing all they can to keep the bourgeois in power. Oh, look, the commentary is slanted our way. Oh my god, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Diplomats from Germany and the Soviet Union concluded what observers are describing as a historic agreement today with the signing of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, named after German Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbentrop and his Soviet counterpart Vyacheslav Molotov. This non-aggression pact stipulates that neither side will ally itself nor aid an enemy, blah blah blah. Foreign diplomats warn that this treaty effectively gives Germany a free hand to wage war in Europe without having to fear Soviet intervention. A toast to our new German friends! Oh my god. Awesome! We're so tilted and evil. So we have a free military factory. Do we make more gun production? Yeah, we do, because we're about to upgrade guns, aren't we? Yes, we are, in 100 days. And we're upgrading tanks in 176. We'll have another factory by another 176 days. So we'll take that factory for gun production. Concentrated industry gives us another bonus. We're getting some political points up. We can do some government modification. You can see how this game just, like, you can play it again and again. Chief of Navy. Oh god, the dog's barking. If he doesn't stop, I'll have to go deal with him. Snoopy, stop, please. Because if someone's there, you know, I have to go, but... silly. So, decisive battle expert or commerce rating expert? No, don't want those guys. Chief of Air Force, we don't have an Air Force. That could be a problem in the future. Chief of Army, Harry Kriar Old Guard gives us plus 10% political power but loses us Army experience by 10%. Army Offense Effort gives us attack plus 10%. And Defense Expert gives us defense 10%. I'm thinking defense 10%, division defense 10%. I'm thinking that sounds pretty good, frankly. And how's our building product checks going? So 27 days to that civilian factory, that's nice. That'll help just keep our production going. It's not easy, but we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Meh. It's difficult stuff, isn't it? And these guys are getting trained up nice, so we will go looking for our lost sheep when we see that all of them have come out. We're not using up our full manpower. We're using 25 of our 100 convoys, and those can get sunk when we get into a war situation, which is why I wish we could patrol a little further to protect our convoy routes, because if we take a look at this naval thing, our convoy to Australia we can't possibly protect. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Look at all these naval bases! What? Oh, no wonder the fighting was so incredible through the islands. That is nuts. But if we could just patrol the Bering Sea... we can't. Let's select that squadron and just... Where is it? Now, the boats show up when there's a battle. You can actually physically see them when there's a battle. Okay, can we please? We can! So we can patrol our whole convoy route to Russia. And we've got a nice pile of submarines doing it. And they are on patrol, and we're going to say repair priority medium instead of high, so they're going to take some damage before they go in. And we're going to allow automatic split off enabled so that damaged vessels can split off and limp for home. And we're going to go make the same settings on our other naval forces. Oh my god. What even is that? Is that our ships? Okay, we can modify the government, taking speed down. I think that's our ships. No, our fleet does not have access to this region. We don't know what that is. Oh my god. So we're going to put them to repair priority medium and allow automatic split off. So these are all T-class submarines. Do we need to extend our patrol here? Yes, we should patrol Hudson's Bay. Yeah, we should patrol Hudson's Bay, and we should patrol that. Okay, we'll take Hudson's Bay out, so we go... How do we take it out? Shift right click? Yeah, shift right click. We are going to patrol the eastern seaboard then to protect our naval base. So yeah, now we've got a protective patrol ring around Canada, and we're... So they're all T-class, they're not strong subs, and we've got our 2 destroyers here. And we're on patrol. We're not going to do anything but patrol. We're not doing anything aggressive. So we're going to switch to our change government mood. Change government thingy. And we had discussed putting in something here, hadn't we? Theorist. No, we wanted a defense specialist in. Yeah, we wanted an army defense specialist in. We're putting in an army defense specialist at great political cost to ourselves. So our party is gaining 0.01 per day due to a communist politician power and no other power. And their party is losing 0.01 per day, but US influence is going to be wrecking us if we don't do something political about it. So internationalism focus is our next thing. Okay, so let's get that speed up. Sorry guys. Yeah, that gives us some communism support. So that has to be our next thing. We're not going to be able to do Armament Effort 3 yet. We're going to have to do internationalism focus. And we can do that in 35 days. And it's longer than that to get our research done, isn't it? And our building list is going, and our training list is going. So actually, we're going to take time up to maximum here. This is as fast as the game runs. And we're going to zoom back in on Canada. Go to standard map view. We can see our divisions. At closer range, we can see our cities and stuff. Canada at this period in history is a very not very built up state, you know. It really doesn't have a lot in it. And we are not, maybe we're not training our maximum possible number of men, but we are training a lot of men. We've spent our political points for now, and we may need them to influence other countries if we run into trade problems, although our ties with the Soviet Union are pretty great. We've joined their faction, the Comintern. Oh, there was something else we were going to do about world revolution. But we need that nationalism focus quickly, or internationalism focus. That's what we're doing about world revolution. We're focusing on the internationalism of things. So we got our dockyard rocking. That means we got a civilian factory up. 66 days till the dockyard's complete. And then we're doing another civilian factory, are we? Really? Yeah, because we get a free military, well, not a free military factory, but a quick military factory when we finish this armament effort here. Yeah, I'm starting to rush a little bit to get through some of this stuff, or I'm rushing time a little bit, and I'm not even scared, even though war's about to break out. I should be scared. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's our logistics page. I've never really examined this. Oh, this tells us all sorts of things we need to know. And how's Light Tank 3 coming along? Very well indeed. So, let's see where we are here with production. Oh my god, time too low. So we got some stuff going on. Poland refuses German ultimatum. Considering the demands, it seemed inevitable. Poland would be forced to cede Danzig to Germany, and a Polish plenipotentiary would be sent to Berlin to negotiate further terms. Ignacy Mościcki pointed, or Mościcki, I don't know it, pointed to the German Reich's recent actions when stating it was obvious Germany would not be satisfied with Danzig alone. German and Polish forces are now prepared for war, and reports are already coming in of clashes on the border. The German Reich has declared war on Poland. Once again, there is war in Europe. Germany has ignored every warning. Okay, national focus completed. Details. We've got to armament effort 2 is completed, giving us a factory, military factory. I don't even know where now. I've got to take a look over and figure out where everything is. I'll probably do that off camera, on pause off camera, basically. So internationalism focus. Ideology knows no borders. Another nation may call itself sovereign, but our convictions are above such claims. And that gives us some support for our Communist Party when it's completed, so that's really, really good. Looks like weapons production is up, and that's really good. And tank production is filled, so that's also really good. And we've got a military factory to engage. And gee, that's a difficult call. I think we'll put it on. Oh, yeah, we don't have motorized. Poland has joined the Allies. We don't have motorized yet, and we're going to need to hold a factory in reserve or two. Well, we'll just take one off. We're going to use this factory, and hopefully it won't kill our resources. It didn't kill our resources, actually. So we're going to go ahead and add that factory to guns, because when you add a factory you lose a bit of efficiency, but taking one off doesn't lose you any efficiency, which is sensible enough. So that's good. That's all quite excellent. We're very close to getting infantry 3 now, so we're going to have a big upgrade need coming up. And these divisions are getting trained and equipped, but you know, we're just going to chill. Well, let's take a look at our priorities here. Upgrades are going to the frontline troops priority, so that's cool. Well, they're all frontline troops now, and we can hardly train enough, so we're gonna have to put another stack in training pretty soon. We probably should. Probably train a cavalry militia. We've got motorized division. Oh, I was gonna motorize the cavalry. Well, I was totally going to motorize the cavalry. Let's take a look at these. Oh, so they've got a bunch of motorized troops. Oh, dude, that's awesome. We're totally creating some of these. Yeah, we're going to train. What's this? Missing equipment production. Oh. Okay, close those off because we're going to mechanized. Do we have it in research? No, but we will. So we actually won't create any motorized divisions right now. What we're going to do instead is go to the division editor, and we're going to edit the district militia and give them an additional tank. 5 stars to add it. So that's going to cost us plenty. How many divisions does this affect? I don't know. I think it does them all. 18 divisions, yeah. 9,000 additional manpower needed. Lots available. And another 1,080 additional light tanks. So we're going to save. And that is now the district militia business. And we're going to just let those ones finish training, because we're going to be doing some upgrades to everything very shortly. So that's cool. We're going to hold off on that. Oh, time should be back up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we can't patrol Hudson's Bay properly just yet, can we? What's our naval patrol again? We did well, right? Yeah, we did well. We've got good naval patrolage. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We really need that internationalism focus too. That's crazy stuff. We're getting political power again already. You know, being allied with the Soviet Union is really handy. What's American opinion of us? United States doesn't like us much, but they're still guaranteeing our independence. And since we're not fascist, they probably won't, like, jump us or whatever. I wonder if we should stop doing exercises to stop consuming equipment. No, I don't think we should, because we're gaining experience from it. And we don't know what we're going to do to change the government yet. Yeah. Okay. Okay, research finished. Infantry equipment 3, okay. So that gives us weapons 3, and we can go 1 level up on support equipment. That gives us a free research slot, but first we're going to production and switching immediately to weapons 3. And look how that chopped our production because of loss of efficiency. So that's fine. That's not really a problem for us. Upgrade needs 18,000 guns, so we'll leave production on. We need 533 tanks because we doubled the amount of tanks we've got. That was smart, in my opinion. We got to go do some research here. So really difficult choices. We've got 2 industrial ones going. We've got light tank 3 going. Mechanized with a 50% bonus. So we get APCs. Mechanized infantry is infantry equipped with... Yeah, I've read this before. I read it in the previous episode. So 316 days, not a disaster. And so, well, I'm really happy with that. Let's put time back up. Although time is running out, the war is going to start, and we have to be ready because we've got to take that territory of the United Kingdom. Light tank 3 I'm really looking forward to. Okay, so power up. Oh my god, insufficient resources. Power down. That's not good. We need 8 more steel. Holy smokes. Well, hi Soviet Union. How about 8 more steel? Yeah, and that leaves us with a 0 surplus, and we're still going to need more production, eh? And we didn't do any synthetic oil reserves. We're depending on defending those convoys, basically. Well, we're not doing too badly on that. Oh, look, they've got 3 V-class Mark 1s. And I suppose the Atlantic Squadron has a similar number, so that's great. We're totally upping our subfleet capabilities. And we'll just keep them on patrol. We're not going to do search and destroy or convoy interdiction or anything. It's funny how you say it's interdict, but then it's interdiction when you say it the other way. And we could use more divisions in training. But we want to do motorized divisions with mechanized. So we're going to wait on that before we even do more training, I think. We're going to wait on motorized with mechanized. 300 days, yeah, before we do more training. No problem, eh? And light tank 3 is almost in place. So do we get 150 points back for removing that? We're going to check it out once light tank 3 is completed. And production is picking back up, but infantry equipment 3 is a nice thing to be producing. And we will slowly increase on that. And plus we're getting assembly line production eventually. Boy, it's a long way away. And concentrated industry in about the same time period. So those will both boost our production. And we can go back to the militarization effort as soon as we've gotten our party a little more support, because we're going to start dropping down and losing ground if we don't do this. This gives us 0.1 per day, so it's actually pretty nice. And we're gaining political power, and we haven't had to use it. In one of my previous games, I actually sponsored a coup in the United Kingdom, a fascist coup in the United Kingdom. We haven't needed to do that. We haven't needed to expend political and industrial power that way. It cost a lot to do it. Long effort, and Winston Churchill snuffed it quick. So yeah, this is great. This is great. Sort of. I mean, look how the US just absolutely and supremely outguns us. We're going to have to put more divisions in everywhere. What's this? No divisions in basic training. Okay, everyone's deployed. Okay, we better take our speed down. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff here. So let's do that focus first. So the internationalism focus is completed, and we will go with armament effort 3, which gets us one more military factory in northwestern Canada, which is pretty cool. So we're starting that one. We've got a free dockyard to use. I think we're going to have to put it on the Atlantic Fleet. So they're getting 10 per year now, and we have insufficient resources. We need steel. Soviet Union is running out of steel to send us, and I'm getting used to expending our civilian power. And we still need 2 oil, and we're going to trade with the Soviet Union for that as well, and they've still got some to send us. Although when the Germans attack them, that could fall apart, and we might have to find other trading partners. So now that all those divisions are out of training, we're going to find our lost sheep and get them all sorted. Okay, so this guy goes in Western Command, eh? Yeah. And this guy goes in Western Command. We're just going to click our way around. Okay, this guy goes in Northcom. God, we don't have enough out here, eh? They've got so many forces on the border there. So we're just going to check out everything. Okay, this guy goes in Eastern Command. Just got to do this. No other way to do it. Oh my god. This guy goes in Eastern Command. The Chinese government has gone into exile, and their main forces have capitulated to Japan. It is now in control of their home area. The struggles in the People's Republic of China was only a small part of the conflict. The war between Japan and what remains of Chinese United Front continues elsewhere. Uncertain times. Eastern Command. We're trying to reorganize the Canadian military, folks. Okay, Eastern Command. See, it said 3 units there, but one of them wasn't assigned. Eastern Command. Okay, any up here? Yeah, so that's Northcom. Okay, so we've assigned all units. We're going to put some into training. Oh, we really don't want to train any more bloody cavalry right now. We want motorized divisions, but we want them mechanized. Poland has capitulated. The Polish government has gone into exile and their main forces have capitulated to the German Reich, who is now in control of their home area. The struggles between German Reich and Poland was only a small part of the conflict. The war between Axis and what remains of Allies continues elsewhere. What remains of Allies. The fall of Warsaw. German forces advancing in Poland have succeeded in capturing Warsaw. Sporadic fighting continues in Prague and a few other districts, but organized resistance in the city seems to have ceased. The Polish government reportedly evacuated the city as the first German units entered Warsaw's suburbs, and their present location is unknown. Fighting against the German invaders continues in other parts of the country, but the loss of the capital is a serious blow to the Polish war effort. Poland did not stand a chance, it says here. So we're going to do another couple district militias, because we can't do motorized divisions yet, so we're going to get some of those guys set up. We're going to drop one on Van Isle. We're going to drop one in down here, Southern Ontario, and we're going to drop one in Northern Ontario. And then it's going to be all motorized battalions after that. So let's see, District Militia just gained a tank, basically. We're not adding recon companies or anything, so we could add Support Artillery, Engineer Company, Recon Company, and there's lots of other stuff. I don't even know how you unlock half this stuff. I think you have to be a lot better at the game to get that far ahead at things. I just keep trying to play in a balanced way, and that just doesn't fly with a game like this. Had time turned down, that was silly. Oh well, we found our lost sheep, and we can change our government now, so... oh look, it lit all those up. Charming. Theorist. Army experience gain 0.05 daily. I don't think we need to go with him. Chief of Navy, Military High Command, Armor Expert, Armor Division Attack. Oh, it's an armored division. We don't have armored divisions. Commando, Special Forces, Attack, Air Superiority, and Artillery. Those are all useless to us. What do we got? Aircraft Designer is useless to us. Everything else is pretty much filled in. I don't think we need to do anything. So, Chief of Navy. Commerce Raiding or Decisive Battle. Screen Attack, Screen Defense, Capital Ship Attack, Capital Ship Armor. It's not helpful to us. Convoy Raiding Efficiency plus 15%. So... those guys aren't really useful to us either, so I think we're going to let our political points build up unless we can get an advisor who's useful here. Oh my god. USSR occupies eastern Poland. Soviet troops have occupied eastern Poland, officially for the purpose of protecting Belarusian and Ukrainian minorities from the chaos that followed the collapse of the Polish government. German forces have withdrawn from these areas in good order, resulting in Poland's effective partitioning between the two powers. Frontiers of communism are advancing. Ah, I love that. So this guy gives air base construction, naval base construction, rockets. No, we don't need those things yet. So there's nothing there that can help us either? Are you serious? Maybe we should start improving relations with someone or something. It's really confusing. Okay, we'll get the guy that gives us army experience gain. You know what, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. That isn't a problem. Constructions. We're crawling through a civilian factory, but that's alright. We're going to have to organize some other constructions. Our Navy's expanding quickly enough, I think, so we'll organize another civilian factory in Quebec, and we'll organize another military factory in... oh boy. Well, BC's getting heavily defended. Okay, yeah, they've got a lot of buildings here, so we're going to put... they've got 5 dockyards. We're going to put military factory there. We're going to put a civilian factory in Saskatchewan. And then I think we're going to hold off on the building stack. That's good stuff. We've got these guys training. Okay, world news. German interest in Scandinavia. German rhetoric has intensified towards the northern countries in recent weeks. The message is clear. Denmark and Norway must in no way, whether by opposition or inaction, hamper German imports. While there is no immediately obvious cause for such demands, as imports are still flowing freely to Germany, our diplomats worry that this is a prelude to German action in the region. This is where we're buddying up to the Soviet Union. The German Reich declared war on Luxembourg, which is a little Deany country in Europe. We shall see how the situation develops. Okay, we're going to leave training alone for the moment. And, yeah, I'll show you where Luxembourg is. It's this... Where is it? It's a little thing. Oh my god, is it already gone? Where is Luxembourg? Come on, man. That's Netherlands. Oh, yeah, it's gone already, okay. That's why it's not showing on the map. It's part of the bloody German Reich. Okay, we're leaving the German Reich. We'll look at maps later. We're trying to get along with our own affairs here. This is pretty freaky, man. Oh no! World tension at 93%. German Reich declared war on the Netherlands. Oh my god. Netherlands joined the Allies. Belgium joined the Allies after Netherlands joined the Allies. Everyone joined the Allies. The world is exploding in flames. What is that? There are faction members justifying war goals. Soviet Union is justifying against Finland. Right-click to dismiss. We can't do anything to help them. If they ask for troops, we might send a few. But really, we don't have a quarrel with the Finns. You know, we're happy to be allied, but we don't have a real quarrel with the Finns. God, the music's getting terrifying. Wonder if we should stop exercising? Not until we've got that tank built. That one crucial point could be Shinkang joined Comintern. Oh, okay, that's an ally for us. Nice. This is 4 days to light tank 3. Nice. Armament effort 3 is proceeding along. Ha ha ha. So we didn't get into air or secret weapons or computers. We're absolutely just going for broke on our armed forces to defend ourselves. Because this is defense oriented. We'll be late to the jet war. It'll be the 50s before we have jets. And I don't know if this game goes into the 50s. I have a feeling it probably ends in 1950, because I read that the other one ends in 2050, the mod. So light tank finished. Okay. We're going to production, and we're switching here. So we'll create a variant, and we're going to raise reliability 92.0% with that 1 star. And what happens if we raise the engine? Max speed goes up by 0.2 kilometers an hour for 10 stars. Main gun, heart attack goes up by 0.9, piercing goes up by 2.5, soft attack goes up by 1.8, and speed comes down by 0.1 kilometers an hour. So now we've got 15 stars spent, 1 point of reliability, and that's down now too, so that's reduced. So what if we do engine as well? Then our speed comes up, our reliability stays the same, and that's 30 stars. Can we raise reliability further to 96% for 50 stars? So we've got 2 points of reliability and a point on the main gun and engine. That's a truly Canadian tank. So we save that, we spend 50 stars, and we start manufacturing the light tank Mark III, Mark I immediately. Total need 840, and then we have to upgrade after that. So, and upgrade need on the guns is 18,000, but we want that upgraded, so those guys have to get their weapons. So we are only making 1.40 tanks per day. And now we go check out our research here. Oh, pretty exciting stuff, man. So what can we do here? So we've got infantry anti-tank weapons at 440 days. Support weapons 1, which give infantry defense and infantry breakthrough, and cavalry defense and cavalry breakthrough. All kinds of stuff. Mechanized infantry defense as well. Okay, we're doing support weapons 1 for 116 days. I think that's good. That's very Canadian, support weapons. We probably should be doing field hospitals. Let's see what field hospitals actually do. It's under support, which we haven't looked in at all. So, manpower 500, recovery rate increases. Okay, so Japan took 27 states, China was annexed, People's Republic of China was annexed. Some equipment has been seized. China has capitulated. The Chinese government has gone into exile and their main forces have capitulated to Japan, who is now in control of their home area. I thought that we already had that news, frankly, uncertain times. Maybe they fought back once or something. So, recovery rate, supply use, organization. Trickle back. The proportion of losses in combat that can be saved and returned to the manpower pool gives you 20% trickle back. Oh, interesting. Okay, so when we have, it requires motorized, so when we have mechanized battalions, we might do field hospitals. Light Tank 3 is finished, that's really sweet. We're not going to do towed artillery. I don't think we're doing any more naval research unless we want amphibious landing ships to get I don't know. No, because we're not going to need to invade Newfoundland. So it's time to look at industry. So we have an industrial concern working for us. We've got 2 industrial things developing. So, oh yeah, and distributed factories is mutually exclusive with our concentrated industry. And it didn't have as high bonuses, so I won't concentrate it, even though there's such a risk to losing your factories in war that way. So radio detection in 131 days. Do we need that? No, I think we need aircraft first. So let's make some decisions on aircraft before we end the episode today. So there's heavy fighters, tactical bombers, strategic bombers, close air support aircraft. Close air support's pretty tempting. But then again, we could go with fighters. We could totally go with fighters to keep the skies clean above our cities, but we're not going to get bombed. We're going to get overwhelmed with ground troops. They're not going to bring in a bunch of air, so we're going to go with close air support. Click for details. Air defense 16.0, air attack 9.0, air superiority 1.0, ground attack 10.0. They sound great. Our CAS doctrine requires an aircraft capable of precision surface attack. While those aircraft carry a lesser payload compared to our larger tactical bombers, they are capable of attacking and destroying small targets of opportunity through strafing and dive bombing. We're researching that in 175 days. Oh wait, no. That would be replacing support weapons 1. Why did I think I had another research slot? There's no research slot. My bad. Well, we'll look into aircraft next time. Okay, let's put time back up to 4. So we're working through armament effort, and we've got more support. We're plus 0.02 per day now, and they are at plus 0.01 per day. Because they've got US influence pushing them for 0.02, and that will only increase, so we really need everything we can get politically. But well, see, I don't know what this ideological crusader does. Same ideology, monthly opinion, plus 100%, cost 150. Not really sure what that does, but maybe we'll give him a try just to see if it helps us hold on to power better. And we've got our constructions going. It's 480 days until the building of that factory. That must be because of our massive need for trade, eh? Oh, that's not good. I think we'd better put civilian factories to the forefront. All civilian factories to the forefront. We can't sustain 435 days. That's a year to build a factory. Well, we can't do that. So we either reduce our dependence on trade or luck. Wow, and we need military factories first. Let's see how long one takes. 233. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is the devil. So 230 days to build that military factory, and then 470 days for the civilian one. Wow. Well, that's years, and we don't have years, so we're gonna try to finish this military factory off, and then we'll focus on civilian after that. We don't have years. We'd better hope we have enough dockyards. We're not building any other structures, not even anti-air positions. So it's probably a good thing we want to research close air support. Nothing is coming particularly soon. Okay, I should have thought of doing aircraft first, but we don't have the factories to produce the aircraft. So actually what we're doing is perfectly good. And we're going to mechanize our cavalry using the gain stars here. Let's go see what it's going to cost us to mechanize the cavalry. So instead of creating motorized divisions, we're going to mechanize the cavalry. So if you replace this with, it's going to be 25 stars to replace each group. We'll see if mechanized battalion just appears as a thing. Okay, gonna turn down time. Oh yeah. Japan joined Axis. Japanese diplomats in Berlin. A new partnership is developing between Tokyo and Berlin. Negotiations have begun for a pact between the two states, citing both strategic interests and shared values. While it remains to be seen what, if anything, comes from these negotiations, the prospect of a friendship between some of the strongest military forces on each hemisphere is a cause to worry for their many enemies. Funny grammar. It might be best if nothing came of this. So, I'm just going to turn on my light here because it's getting dark in my office. National focus completed. Armament effort 3. Nice, so we can do a new focus. Let's get on that right away. Pretty darn exciting, isn't it? So we're not going to do armor effort. We're not going to do special forces. We're not going to do doctrine effort. We're not going to do any of that. Let's take a look around. We don't have to do anything political right now. We don't need to do secret weapons. We do not have more than 50 factories, so we can't pull that extra research slot. So we could either do a destroyer effort, which we're not doing. We're submarine focused, so we want a close air support aviation. So gosh, really? What else is there that could really benefit us? Yeah, this is really difficult. I guess aviation is the next focus for our nation, so we'll start an aviation focus immediately. We've got a free military factory, so we have 17,000 guns we need to build, but Light Tank 3 Mark 1 is coming first. And we're short of resources, so we need 3 steel. We're calling on the Soviet Union. Wow, man, we're so chewing into our abilities. So yeah, factory production is maxed. Naval production is maxed. In that case, maybe we'd better just do what I originally thought and get those civilian projects done first. Even though they're going to take forever, we've got to have them. Now the days until next building are 9:43. We might have to convert a factory from military to civilian. So let's go to constructions. Yeah, we've made a mistake, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Constructions, convert. And we can convert a military factory to civilian here. Convert one military factory to a civilian factory. Let's see how long that takes. Maybe it's quicker, eh? 712 days. And that's compared to 942 days. Well, you know what? It's an improvement. So, yeah. We'll move these back down, and Well, we'll move one of these back down. Like that. Well, like that. Alternated like that. We'll just keep doing it that way. And actually, let's cancel that conversion. Well, we're not going to lose a military factory this way, are we? Yeah, I'm canceling that. I hope we didn't lose a military factory that way. Dreadful stuff. 1067 to complete now? What did we do? Did we lose a factory? Why? Why did that go up like that? What happened there? Did we lose a factory? I'm really hoping we didn't. There's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it, and we need that military production to continue. So, at least we're producing what they need. And once we've got everyone with at least guns and tanks, then we'll, in fact, let's focus harder on the tanks right now. And that cost us resources. So let's go back and take that off, because we can't do any more importing world news. Netherlands has capitulated. The Dutch government has gone into exile, and their main forces have capitulated to the German Reich, who are now in control of their home area. Uncertain times. It's very similar. So we're going to just take off one factory from... Oh, what did I do? I meant to put a factory on tanks. I meant to take one off guns and put it on tanks. I'm totally wrecking everyone's efficiency. Yeah, because we really need those tanks. So there we go. We've equalized that. Oh, right. No, that's right. Sorry, guys. I was taking it off because it kills our oil. Kills our oil. We can't do it. So, my bad. Oh, wait a minute. Now, does that leave us with excess oil? That leaves us with excess steel. But not excess oil. So, no, that's the right setting. Oh, my God. It's awful. Oh, and so we can't afford to import anymore at all. So, in fact, civilian has total priority for now. Well, maybe not for 3 factories worth, each one costing a gosh darn year to complete. Soviet Union declared war on Finland. Okay, I don't know if we have to help them or not, but we sure have a problem. Maybe we should have done a conversion. But we can't lose military production right now, so actually no, we're just stuck with what factories and production we have. We're going to do our best. And hopefully tank efficiency will come back up. We've got the Mark III, or the Light Tank 3 Mark 1. And we're getting some stuff in. Support weapons 1 comes quickly. Oh, not if you don't have time turned up. Finland rejects Soviet demands. Soviet diplomats have presented an ultimatum to the government of Finland demanding border adjustment. Oh, what's this? Call to arms request requires on 16th of February to fight Finland. They will soon recognize their error. We are too weak, I'm afraid. So we're going to have to decline that. I'm sorry. We are too weak. We are just working on mechanized equipment now. I'm sure they're well ahead of us. Let's take time down to 2 and go have a look in the old Soviet Union. Oh my God. Look what they're doing to Finland. Oh, Finland's hosed. That's not gonna last long. Yeah, and they've got motorization. We don't even have motorization yet. They've got some tank units. We don't have that. Like, that's an armored unit. LVO mechanized group, mechanical group. Yeah, we don't even have that yet. So let's go back to Canada and hide our faces in shame at our weakness. We are the weakest of the communists. super countries. We are a communist super country, but we're definitely the weakest of them. Okay, that stuff's coming along. Probably coming to the end of the episode here. We're not stuck or anything. We're just waiting for some stuff to happen. Yeah, so we started aviation effort. Did I miss anything that I was supposed to deal with there? No, I don't think I did. And let's take a look at our research trees. So we've got mechanized equipment 1 coming in. Mechanized 2 takes a long time to research, so we're going to start with mechanized 1. And we're going to have to produce a bunch of it to create mechanized units, or we're going to have to mechanize the cavalry with non-existent stars. So we'll see how that all works out. Enables mechanized equipment 1, so we'll see how that all works out for us. Field hospitals would be nice. We're done our tank research. Oh, that's what we wanted to find out. Do we get the stars back for taking these guys off? No. For a cost of 0, so no. Cancel that. Vickers Armstrong can stay on in case we do more tank research, right? That's all good. We're in the Comintern. We're in the Comintern. It's so cool. We're in the Comintern. We're getting along. We're getting along. And we're not in deep trouble. We are over trading so bad. So we've got to build these civilian factories. Oh my god. 10:45 till the next building. There's nothing left that can give us free civilian factories here at all. And we don't want to convert a military factory, so we're just going to stay hung in the trade we are. And, you know, I guess this is what happens to your communist nation that's trying to fight a war, is production gets hung up of civilian stuff. But we've got to build up our civilian resources pretty fast, so... because we can't afford to run another military factory until we have better functionality, and even that on a pared down war economy. Yeah, no doubt. So once we've got those 2 factories in, we can afford to deal with building anything else at all. And that's, man, it's 3 years to build 1 factory. Oh my god, it'll be 1943. We're totally hosed. Oh yeah, we've got to set these to 1, 1, and 1, because they're getting close to trained. And they'll be the last guys we train, so they're going to Southern Ontario, Northern Ontario, and Vancouver Island. Maybe I should send another one into BC, actually. Let's just get that training. District Militia for BC. Let's pop it in here, because BC is like, we need to defend it. Let's make 2 units of it. That's fine. Heck, look at all those forces. Let's make 3. The Soviet Union and Finland have signed a white peace. That's pretty cool. What's this? There are faction members justifying war goals. Soviet Union is justifying against Lithuania. That's pretty cool. It's really trippy. So we're not doing a motorized division yet. We're just throwing down more of these, but then we're going to throw down mechanized divisions as much as we can. I wish we had the star points to mechanize the cavalry. Maybe we will by the time we have mechanized equipment researched and production starting on it. Well, we're just going to have to see. It's a little ways out. And support weapons 1. I don't know, we could follow it with support weapons 2. It comes pretty quickly and it gives infantry defense and breakthrough, and we need that defense, so actually doing that's probably a good thing. And production, upgrade need is huge, but we're churning out the guns. And we're still working on assembly line production, which will give us our final boost to our own production speed, and concentrated industry 4 will give us a boost as well, so that's pretty nice. We can change our government. I don't know if we want to. Chief of Navy, Chief of Air Force, Military High Command. There's no guys we can really use. I know there's 3 things here, but they all have the same guys in them. It's just you can appoint 3 guys. Oh, aircraft designer. Okay. So heavy fighter and tactical bomber bonuses. Fighter and carrier fighter bonuses. Strategic bomber bonuses. And naval bomber bonuses. Well, we kind of want close air support. So is fighter the closest thing to that? Yeah, I guess it is. Darn it. Well, they all give air research time. So we're gonna go with the light aircraft designer. It might be a mistake, but whatever. So that gives us air experience too, that's nice. And a bonus for air doctrine and 2 air bases. Well, this is not important to us right now because we don't have the production to deal with it. And hey, that civilian factory is more built than the other one. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was dumb. Shouldn't be splitting it apart like that, but these things happen. Okay. Faction members. Soviet Union is justifying against Romania. Man. World tension at 100%. World in flames. 113.9. Oh my god. There's a ton of information in here too. History and stuff. Oh good lord. Okay, so this is scary. Like, things are exploding everywhere and we're barely even inventing a damn air force. Details. Take the speed down here. Whoops, take the speed down here. So, completed aviation effort. So now we're going on fighter focus. Or we go on bomber focus. They both lead to close air support effort. Okay. So we'll go on fighter focus since we took the light aircraft company. I don't know if that's a mistake either, we'll find out. We can't really produce or design aircraft right now anyway. We've got other stuff. I guess we could start aircraft research after support weapons 1 are done. Support weapons 2 are pretty fast. How fast is our first close air support aircraft? Also pretty fast. Okay, we're going to start our close air support research. Because our factory production will be going up with concentrated industry and with assembly line production. So even though we're in an absolute bind with factories and forced to try to grind out a civilian factory at elephantine miserable speeds. Elephantine's not the right word. Parliamentarian speeds, that's more like it. Yeah, we've dispensed with the parliamentarian Canada. Okay, we got some troops coming in, but gonna need more. And we're gonna need either we need to mechanize the, I don't know, it's all, we'll find out. It's pretty confusing. We only have 21 convoys left. Ho ho ho. Well, we have our convoy routes pretty much covered, so we're not going to get sunk. We'll start building if we need them. Right now we're just building up our submarine fleets. Let's take a look at our naval map. Do we want to patrol more of our convoy route? No, because it's our one to the Soviet Union that's truly vital, basically. What convoy route is this? Oil from Soviet Union is coming all the way through there? Gotta be kidding. So can we patrol the North Atlantic? No, we know too little about this region. Not able to patrol it. Okay, research finished. Support weapons 1. Details. Upgrades. Defense +5. Breakthrough +5 for cavalry, infantry, and special forces. Okay, so that's nice. We've got mechanized being researched. Let's take a look at industry. We're researching heavily in industry. Synthetic oil is not going to help us now. Mechanical computing is probably not going to help us now. Radio detection, I don't know. Aircraft, close air support 1. 156 days. Getting on it. Creating a close air support aircraft as fast as we can. We're going to need rubber and probably tungsten and stuff to produce aircraft. That'll come when it comes. We can't afford any more imports right now. Let's go back to our standard map. We do have one air wing, actually. We're not at war with anyone, but let's assign them anyways. So there's an airbase somewhere around that has some airplanes at it. I thought it was this one, but it's not. So where is it? Ah, here it is. So that's got 24 naval bombers at it. So let's have these naval bombers. They don't have a leader or anything. They're under Army Command or something. I don't know how they work yet. So we're going to order them to... Let's just see how we do this first. I don't even know how you do this. This is really complicated, so... I'm going to grab them. And I'm going to order them to fly naval bombing missions around our naval base. I don't think that worked. Norway joined the Allies. The German Reich has declared war on Norway. I think we better bring speed down. German interest in Scandinavia. German rhetoric has intensified towards the northern countries in recent weeks. The message is clear. Denmark and Norway must in no way, whether by opposition or inaction, hamper German imports. So we don't have the day and night cycle on. We could, you know. See, it's night and it's snowing. Well, there is no immediately obvious cause for such demands, as imports are still flowing freely to... we've had similar news. We shall see how the situation develops. Okay, so we need to... where's that wing? Yeah, I want them here, and then I want them... flying missions here, man. Air wings don't have coverage. Oh, we gotta move them to a closer airbase. Well, we're gonna move them to this airbase. Right click. Okay, they're heading to Nova Scotia, so we will assign them to patrol duties when they get there, which will take not very long if I turn time up. Actually, I would guess it won't take long at all. Oh, we're turning day and night back off. It's crazy when you're moving at this speed. Kill it. Hold on. Why haven't they moved? There they go. They've moved. And so we are now going to order them to patrol here. And that, they should be patrolling there. Yeah, Eastern Seaboard. And so normal map view, they're not there. Naval map view, they're not there. Aircraft map view. Naval bomber waiting for orders. Oh no. You must patrol. Right click to assign selected air wings to this area. Okay, it made an air noise, so I'm just going to close and we're going to see if they do take up their patrol after some time has gone by. Maybe they will. God knows whose ship that is. Naval base on that little island? Whoops, I zoomed in way too far. Wow, freaky. Sargasso Sea. It's an island in the Sargasso Sea. Weird. Oh, we're still in air mode. Okay, hold on. United Kingdom controls this location in Bermuda. Oh, it's Bermuda. That's really cool. How are we doing on training? We're getting there. We need that motorized research finished mighty quick, eh? 96 days. Not bad, not bad. We can do that without training for a while. It'll help us catch up on equipment production. Okay, everyone but one guy has a gun. And now we need 11,000 odd for upgrading to Infantry Equipment 3. So, great. We still need lots of tanks. I'm thinking I should pull one off guns. Oh god, this world news. Oh my god. Romania cedes Bessarabia to the Soviet Union. Romania has been forced to give up whatever, they lost their territory. This is essential to the Soviet strategy, so it's putting more tanks in here. Oh, right. Resources. That's why I didn't. Oh my god. And so I've just messed with everyone's efficiency or something. Yeah, I messed with tank production efficiency. And yeah, it's because we don't have the resources to handle it. We're doing our everything. Soviet Union claims Bessarabia. The Romania exceeds. Interesting. Okay, the Soviet Union has done that. And, you know, the UK must be massing now for the fight on Germany, eh? We don't have intel. We need intel. We need intel. But we can't get it because we're pursuing other research opportunities right now. You know, really. I'm glad we have good relations with the Soviet Union. So let's just check on that. Oh, plus 100, and yeah, that's just sweet. They're not guaranteeing our independence. I think the United States still is. Let's just check that out. Yeah, they're still guaranteeing our independence. Soviet Union is justifying on Latvia. Man, oh my god, they're just out of control. Well, we're going to justify on Labrador and Newfoundland soon enough, but we got to leave that till we get a little more powerful. We're not ready to fight yet. We do have a powerful ally, but we need to finish some work here. 424 days left. Oh, I think it came down. Thank goodness. I think it dropped in its massive requirement, so I don't know why it did, but that's pretty darn nice. So when we stop needing to make more guns for upgrade, and it is nice that everyone has full, like, modern rifles. Well, I just don't know what's going to happen to us. How big are our little patrol navies? So it's patrolling what it can. And it's got a lot of submarines. We could extend its patrol area to here. No, we don't have intelligence on the area. We could probably do it here. No. Okay. And I think we're good on this patrol area too. Let's check on this little navy. Oh man, are those all our fish in the water? Kinda wondering if they are. Wow. Uh-oh, something's happened. Soviet Union is justifying on Estonia. Wow, we've got a lot of submarines on patrol here, man. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so submarine focus is kind of cool. I'm kind of tripped out by it. Yeah. Oh, you know, I can't wait to try playing as another country, too. Like, this is fun doing this with Canada. This is really different. I wish we hadn't run out of building steam. We just didn't build quite enough civilian factories, but at least it's down to 413 days instead of 1,046, and it hasn't done that much of its bar, so we must have gotten improved conditions somehow. That's a real bonus because we can do another military factory. National focus completed, fighter focus, details and OK. And we're going to do CAS effort, which gives a 100% ahead of time bonus for close air support. Aircraft. We don't meet the requirements, so we need aviation effort too. Legionary Romania joined the Axis, so we need to do aviation effort too, and we're starting it. So Canada is going to have an air force mostly composed of close air support wings, and I don't know how to use the armed forces in this game worth a darn, so when fighting starts you're going to find me mostly relying on the not so brilliant AI to do the fighting for me. These guys are going to get trained off. We'll have lost sheep to find again. We should maybe... No, it's just a naval base. Oh, there is There's an infrastructure installation there. Oh, hold on. The fall of Rome. Forces from France recently entered Rome after the city's remaining Italian garrison melted away into the surrounding countryside. The French troops moved quickly to occupy all significant government buildings, and a triumph was held along the Via del Corso by a long procession of marching soldiers and armed vehicles. With the fall of Rome, the ability of Italy to continue the war is put into question. Outside observers expect that the Italian government, who fled the city just before its fall, will soon begin surrender negotiations. Significant development. Gee, I didn't think Italy fell this early in the war. I'm kind of wondering if we're into a bit of alternate history. So Haida Gwaii has a civilian factory. I don't want to do any more training until we've got until we've got weapons in everyone's hands that are good quality, tanks in everyone's brigades that are good quality, and the ability to produce some motorization. So we're just, yeah, Army's going to stay on exercise, production's going to keep going. It's a shame we're using up tanks, but at least the Mark 1 here is good on reliability, 96.0%, so we're just not producing enough of them. We need to produce more, but that costs oil, and we cannot import anymore. We cannot import anymore. We're in a disaster zone in terms of production. As soon as we get that civilian factory done, we'll do another military factory. We are using them all, yeah, we are using them all. That civilian factory will just give us that bit more importing capability. And yeah, we're crowding the Atlantic Ocean with endless submarines, which is pretty cool. And aviation efforts going, our research is going, everything's a little bit of ways away here. So we are going to end the episode on this note. We're struggling along, we're trying to protect our country. We don't have enough tanks, but that's because we doubled the amount of tanks in each division, so that's cool. And I'll figure out what the logistics thing does. So we are gonna, oh my god, Switzerland joined the Allies, German Reich declared war on Switzerland. So we're gonna take time down to slow, and we're gonna zoom out, and we're gonna look over the world. Look at our big friend, the Soviet Union. Wow, man. Oh, and they are fighting. Oh, they're moving in on Germany. Look at all those air bases. Oh man, those guys are astounding. Playing as the Soviet Union is probably pretty cool. I have an extra pack of special tanks for the Soviet Union, for France, England, and stuff like that. The major powers, there's a special pack of cool tanks that have their own appearance and names. I think I'll probably play as Iran next time around, unless something else catches my eye. I do like South America. Like, it'd be interesting to play as a South American country. But, you know, it's protected like Canada, and it might be fun to play as something that's a bit more rough and tumble. Belgium has capitulated to the German Reich, which is getting bigger by the day. Plock. State owner is part Hitler and part something else. That's interesting. Oh, so the German Reich is in dispute, is it? Okay. So Canada, popular state, surrounded by these fiendish Americans. We've got to get more people down here, you know? And we've got to build our forces up to a good standard. We're doing it. Yeah, we're bringing down the numbers. We're doing it. So, and then we'll start upgrading everything. Oh yeah, and we can finally start producing mechanized equipment. We'll see how that goes. We're going to have to probably import more oil to do that, so bit of a problem there. We're getting along. Okay guys, well, you have a good one, or at least I hope you did and are and will be having a good one. And until next time, which will probably be an episode of Abyss, we will... I guess we'll see you then. I got confused about what to say, so anyway, bye for now.